At ScubaSteve99 asked, who is the messiest out of all the TSM members? I think I remember when Hanser first moved in, I came up into this room and there was just clothes like all over the floor, and yeah, it was pretty freaking messy, so I'd probably have to go with Hanser.
I think it has to be me or Dennis. One of the two. I'm pretty messy because I don't really care about like my sleeping environment or like my room or like even my desk, so probably me.
Actually, I think all of us are equally messy because none of us clean up after ourselves. So pretty much all 5 of our desks are unanimously terrible until we get forced to clean them up.
At Unite Bitsori asks, if you could practice a 1v1 against anybody in lane as many times as I wanted, who would I pick? Obviously, it would probably have to be Faker, since he is the best mid laner in the world, but that's kind of a boring answer. My second one would probably be Coco from Longzhu. At least when I played against him in solo queue and when I played against him in scrims, his laning phase was really good. It was really aggressive, really calculated, so I learned a lot from laning against Coco, and I think that he would be the second player that I would want to practice a lot of 1v1s against.
Neo Robin YT asks, with the current meta shifts, what champion do you not want to become meta? Pretty much the skill list like Brandless AD carries. I think right now might be Caitlyn is sort of in the meta. Actually, she's definitely in the meta. And then like Tristana and Jinx. I've always really disliked those champions because they're super oppressive and they don't take very much skill at all. So I really hope they don't become meta. I hope it's mostly just down to like Lucian, Ezreal, maybe several of these like super high skill champions. I hope Corki comes back.
So right now, Rek'Sai has been really popular in the jungle, and it seems like a lot of teams are picking up Olaf as a counter pick. I really hope Olaf does not become a meta pick because this champion has just never fit my playstyle, and ever since season 1 I've never played this champion in my life, so I just hope he doesn't become like a must pick up.
Probably Soraka. She's really annoying to deal with. She has a lot of heals.
I think in like recent League of Legends history, I guess, I really hated playing against Lee Sin. I played against Rush a lot in scrims, and I played with Dennis Svensker, my teammate, and Lee Sin is just like the tear up every mid laner because he just does so much damage, and he's really strong at skirmishing and ganking around mid. So anytime I play against Lee Sin, I just feel like I have to play it so safe and just sit in my tower. So yeah, don't like playing against Lee Sin.
At Star Movie Spana 1, how does it feel to be on the best team in NA? It feels really good. It's like a double-edged sword though, because you want to stay as the top team in NA, and you have to keep trying out new things, and people have to always constantly want to improve.
On a scale from 1 to Kanye West, how confident do you guys feel about this split? Personally, I'm at the Kanye West level because I feel really confident in our team and how well we'll do the split. And there's a lot to look forward to.
Well, I don't know anything about Kanye West. I'm gonna go with let's see, there's 10 teams in LCS, so a top 10 finish for sure.
Alright, at Blizzix asks, who would die first in a zombie apocalypse in the TSM house? I think the first one to die would probably be Haunter, because his computer is the closest to the door. So as soon as the zombies come in, I think we would all just run, and Haunter would be like really focused on his solo queue game or something and end up dying.
I think Soren would probably die first.
Ooh, definitely Soren actually. He has asthma, and he always talks about, oh dude, I have asthma, I can't breathe. So I think when we're out on the run, he would be the last guy.
Bjergsen would probably die first because if you look at him, he is like pretty small, so maybe he would be smart enough to survive, but I think he would probably die first.
Peter's like the most fit. I think after that, maybe Vincent.
Probably myself. I'm not really agile, and I don't really know like any kung fu or anything, so I'd probably die first.
C Songor 00. Who is the new shot caller? I'm pretty sure we take roles a lot as a team, but the main shot caller is probably Doublelift right now. I feel like he's taking over a lot of the responsibilities that we had like split out on a lot of members in the last split, like Bjergsen and Yellowstar a lot. But Bjergsen says a lot of stuff as well, but I think right now we just all listen to Doublelift the most.
I think I'd set up a lot of plays in the early game, and I make a lot of calls in the like early mid game about what kind of plays we should be making and lane allocation. But once it reaches into like mid game or late game, or like when a lot of crazy stuff happens, Doublelift always has a lot of really good ideas, really creative ideas to things that we can do, and he also has really good variant calling. So everyone kind of has their own part, but it's mostly me and Doublelift.
Mokchi Kit asks, what is the new TSM bot lane's name? Oh, dude, there's such good ones. There's Pang Wang, because those are our last names. There's Biolift, Double Frost. I think Double Frost is kind of lame. I think Biolift is pretty cool, and Pang Wang is pretty funny. So I'm going to go with those two. It's up to you to choose.
At Fernando Eats asks, if you had to change your League of Legends name, what would it be? I actually considered changing my name when I first joined TSM because Bjergsen is a really hard name to like pronounce or for anyone to really understand. It made more sense when I was just a Danish player and people kind of knew what it was, but I was thinking about changing it to my first name, Soren, so that's probably what I would go with.
Probably Frost. That's the name I originally wanted to go with, but I changed my mind later on.
So a lot of people already call me Sven, so I think I would just go with the easy choice of just rename to like Sven instead of Svenskeren, because a lot of people already call me it.
If I could change my name, I would change it to Ice because it's like I have the name on League, like one of the accounts, and it's just a cool name. Yeah.
Oh wow, no one's ever asked me this before. I think Doublelift was actually super lucky. I'm so happy that I came up with Doublelift because you can do so many things with it, and it's kind of catchy. Maybe I would have went with like that really professional, cool thing where you just end up with your first, or you end up with one of your names. So I would have went with Pang maybe. Pang sounds kind of cool. It's like pain, a little bit. There's just a lot of things you can do with Pang too. But Doublelift is really nice. I don't think I would change it very much.
At Lurky Berkey, Björk, do you really believe Peter isn't sleeper CLG still? How can you trust him? I think after I saw how sad Peter was when we lost to CLG in the final and how happy he was after we smashed CLG in week 1, I'm pretty sure he's converted by now.